welcome back to my channel. I remain your farmer, your livestock farmer, an amazing mom, and a beautiful wife. All right, so this content has been lying on my phone, and I've been slowing down, putting it up here for you guys, but not today. Today you're getting this. Okay, this is simply how I make my children's pap for my family as a whole. Okay, you have your corn, tiger nut, millet, guinea corn, and date. Sometimes I add potatoes, okay, sweet potatoes or unripe plantain to the mixture and grind. Okay, moving in last is going to be the date. Yep, date. After adding this together, I just give it a quick stir. I take it to the public meal. If you're using blender to do this, your blender must be very strong. I personally don't like to stress my blender, yes, because the public meal I use is very clean, it's very clear, trust me, and it does it once. It's not those ones you go to, they start to blend and reblend. Just once is good to go. The industrial meal I go to. Okay, so this is it. You soak your corn. Oh, sorry, I didn't give you measurement. The corn has is 4 cups of corn. Millet is 3 cups of millet, 4 cups of guinea corn, 2 cups of date, 3 cups of tiger nut. That is the total mixture here. And for the millet, you soak it for 7 hours. Same with the guinea corn. For the corn, soak for 24 hours. For the tiger nut, 7 hours soaking. Then the date, you can just soak it overnight, approximately 7 to 8 hours, and you're good to go. So after you're done washing it properly, picking up the sand, washing it properly, then you soak, then you combine in the bucket like I did. You proceed to grind. Then this is the finished grinding. Okay, I had just returned from the mill where they grinded it. It's very smooth without any form of lump or piece. Is very smooth. When I say very smooth, it's very smooth. So the next thing you're going to do after grinding this mixture is to sieve it. You get a nice cheesecloth. Yes, you need a cheesecloth for this. You get a nice cheesecloth. You see the one I'm using as a video roast. You're going to get to the path where you see my cheesecloth. You get a nice cheesecloth. You tie it over your bucket. Tie it very well in a way that it's not going to loosen or your basin, whatever you prefer. But here I use the bucket. Okay, you tie it very tight. Okay, then you start to introduce the pap, the mixture, to the cheesecloth. You pour it, you add water, you sieve just like I'm doing now. You see how smooth it is. You continue to sieve it. When you try to fold it together, if it's not full, you know that there is still so much content inside it. Okay, just like you see here. So you go ahead, you introduce more water. You continue to sieve it until you have only chaff. Okay, you sieve it until you have only chaff left. So when you have only chaff, you press it out and you drop it aside. You scoop more of the mixture. You continue to sieve until you're done with everything. You see, this chaff is also very healthy. You can use it, you can dehydrate it and make it your gluten-free flour. You can equally feed it to your chicken. You know, I have a poultry and I have a pig farm too. So I just give this to the pigs because the chickens, I already made a feed for them. They're having it. So you squeeze them out like this. You set aside. You continue. By the end, this is after I was done sieving it. In the morning, everything has settled down. You pour out the water on the top. Then you start to scoop it into a cotton bag. See this bag? If you live in Nigeria or you live in Cameroon, you can go to any market and ask them for the bag for pap or fufu. Okay, so you get this one. This one is only for pap, but it can be used for fufu too. But I don't use this for something else aside pap. Anything else aside pap. So this is the pap. You pour the mixture into this cotton bag. After pouring it, you tie it so that the excess water will go out. The excess fluid, you see, all of this fluid is part of the fluid from the sieving. You don't need it in the pap. Okay, this pap is called a pap variant. You can buy it, or I know a brand that makes pap variant and they sell it. Okay, so if you don't have time to make this, you can equally buy the already made, but why don't you just spend the time and make this awesomeness for your family? It saves you cost, okay? And you're sure of what they're eating. You're sure of the hygiene level and blah, blah, blah. I mean, borrow me the grammar. All right, this is where I've added everything to the bag and I'm wrapping it up. You see all that water. There's still going to be lots of water coming out of it. So I'm just quickly going to tie it. Okay, tie it, and this is what you have here. I'm going to take it to my back corner, okay, the back of my house, my backyard, in other words. Then I'll put it on an iron, cover it with the lid of my pot, and place hard stones on it, blocks, whatever you have, just like so. Here I've placed it. You see there is water dropping, and I'm going to add this stone. I ended up adding 3 extra because this one wasn't doing all the work. So you add the stone. The stone helps to extract the water, just like you extract water from your cassava, from your fufu, and all manner of grain. Okay, this is my garden. Okay, this is guinea corn. You know, from washing it, they kept on falling and they started growing, and I'm really using them. Yep. All right, life of a farmer. Okay, going forward, this is where it's all dried. This was later in the evening. It was dried up. It had drained the water. All the water had been drained out, and I quickly put them in my bucket. I use this bucket so that I will know the exact measurement, because one time I wasn't fit to make this pap, so I had to order this very pap variant. Guys, I got it 9,800. That was when Nigeria wasn't this hard and Naira wasn't this devalued. Okay, now the total cost of making this variant, as you see here, is 7,500 naira, and I have this bucket full and more, okay, left out. You can't have this. You can't buy this, exactly this, for 7.5 from any of these persons producing pap variant. It's going to cost you a lot more. So to survive in this current economy, you just have to be more resourceful. How to make it: mix the pap with a little bit of water. Make sure it's not watery or it's not running. Just do it like this. You see, this is not running, like running. Okay. When you're done mixing it, as the water is fully boiled, like just as the water boils out, introduce water to it. Some of you will be praying, God help me, let me make pap. All right, that's not the case here. Introduce water to it and stir. It's ready, okay? But I like to do extra because this very one, my 8-month-old baby is having it. Even the one I have myself, I just like to, maybe because of the potatoes I add sometimes, or the plantain I do add sometime. After making it, I just like to place it back in the pot, cover it, and let it boil. Like in the pot, with this plate, place it in the pot. The pot has water in it. Put it on the stove on a very low heat. Let it just boil out. In a minute or less than a minute, it boils out, and I stir and bring it down. That way, I'm sure that it's properly cooked, just like you see here. Turning it and it's ready. The spoon was hot, turning it and it's ready. I go ahead and feed my baby. I go ahead and enjoy. You can add, it's already sweet, so I don't add sugar to my baby's own, so you can go ahead and enjoy. Bye.